Welcome. Welcome to Life Stage Manifestation. I'm so glad you're here with me tonight. This is your time. Your sacred space. A gentle journey into transformation while you rest. Tonight, we're going to work together on something profoundly important. We're going to plant seeds of confidence, clarity, and courage deep within your subconscious mind. Seeds that will grow while you sleep, blossoming into the strength you need to honor yourself, to recognize your worth, and to step away from what no longer serves you. But first, let's get comfortable. Really comfortable. Because this work happens best when your body is completely relaxed. When your conscious mind can step aside, and your deeper wisdom can receive these truths. So go ahead and adjust your position now. Find that perfect spot in your bed where everything feels just right. Maybe shift your pillow slightly. Let your body sink a little deeper into the mattress beneath you. That's it. Perfect. Now, if you haven't already, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Life Stage Manifestation. Your support helps us create more content to guide you on your journey to a life filled with peace, purpose, and fulfillment. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a new manifestation session. Thank you for being part of this community. Now, let's begin to settle even more deeply. Take a slow, gentle breath in through your nose. Hold it for just a moment. And let it go with a soft sigh. Beautiful. And again. Breathing in peace. Breathing out tension. One more time. In with calm. Out with anything that doesn't serve you. Notice your eyelids now. They might already be closed. If they're not, that's perfectly fine. But notice how heavy they're becoming. How much they want to close. You can let them close now if you'd like. Or simply let them grow heavier and heavier until they close on their own. There's no rush. No pressure. Everything happens in perfect timing. Bring your awareness to your forehead now. That space right between your eyebrows. Notice any tension there. Any tightness. And just breathe into it. Imagine that with each exhale, that tension is melting away like snow in the sunshine. Your forehead is becoming smooth. Soft. Completely relaxed. This relaxation spreads now to your temples. The sides of your head. Releasing any pressure. Any holding. It flows down to your jaw. And your jaw might be clenched right now. That's okay. So many of us hold tension there. So just let your jaw go slack. Let your teeth part slightly. Let your tongue rest softly in your mouth. There's nothing you need to hold on to right now. The relaxation continues down your neck. Those muscles that work so hard to hold up your head all day long. They can rest now. Completely rest. Your shoulders. Let them drop away from your ears. Let them become heavy. So heavy. Sinking down into whatever supports them. And this wave of deep relaxation flows down your arms now. From your shoulders to your elbows. From your elbows to your wrists. And all the way to your fingertips. Your hands might tingle slightly as they relax more completely. That's just the tension leaving. Just energy flowing freely now. Your chest. Your rib cage. Your entire torso. With each breath, everything here softens. Your breathing becomes slower. Deeper. More rhythmic. You don't have to control it. Your body knows exactly how to breathe. You can trust it completely. Your lower back. Your hips. Any tightness here just melts away. Your legs become heavy. So wonderfully heavy. From your thighs to your knees. From your knees to your ankles. Down to your feet and your toes. Your entire body is now relaxed. Supported. Safe. You are safe here. Completely safe. This is your time to rest. To receive. To allow transformation to unfold naturally. Tonight, as you drift into sleep, your subconscious mind is open and receptive. It's ready to receive these powerful truths. These affirmations of your worth. Your strength. Your right to a life that honors you. You don't need to try to stay awake. In fact, falling asleep is exactly what we want. Because it's in those theta brainwave states. Those dreamy, drowsy states between waking and sleeping. That the deepest work happens. Your conscious mind can rest. Your subconscious is in charge now. So set your intention with me now. Silently or out loud, however it feels right. Set the intention that tonight, as you sleep, you are reprogramming your mind for confidence. For clarity. For courage. You are dissolving old fears and limitations. You are opening to new possibilities. You are remembering who you truly are and what you truly deserve. And with this intention set, we begin. You deserve respect. You deserve peace. You deserve fulfillment. These aren't things you have to earn. They are your birthright simply because you exist. Simply because you are here. Breathing. Living. Being. Your worth is not determined by your job. Your worth is not determined by your productivity. Your worth is not determined by how much you can endure or tolerate. Your worth is inherent, unchangeable, absolute. Feel this truth settling into your body now, into your bones, into your cells. You are valuable beyond measure. You have always been valuable. You will always be valuable. Nothing and no one can diminish this truth. The work environment that drains you, that diminishes you, that makes you feel small. It is not a reflection of your value. It is a reflection of a broken system, of misaligned energies, of something that is not in harmony with who you truly are. And you have permission, full permission, to step away from what breaks you down. You have permission to choose yourself, to honor yourself, to protect your peace and your well-being above all else. There is no nobility in suffering unnecessarily. There is no virtue in sacrificing your mental health, your physical health, your joy, your spirit at the altar of a job that doesn't value you. You are allowed to leave. You are allowed to seek better. You are allowed to say, "This is not for me." As you drift deeper now, deeper into this restful state, let yourself really feel this. Feel what it would be like to truly know your worth. To walk through the world with the quiet confidence of someone who knows they deserve good things. Respect, kindness, appreciation, fair treatment. You deserve work that energizes you rather than depletes you. You deserve colleagues who support you rather than undermine you. You deserve leadership that inspires you rather than oppresses you. You deserve an environment where you can thrive, where your gifts are recognized, where your contributions matter. And here's what's true: environments like this exist. Jobs like this exist. Opportunities like this are waiting for you. They are out there right now, forming, taking shape, getting ready to welcome you. You don't have to settle for toxicity. You don't have to stay where you're not valued. Breathe this in now. Breathing in your inherent worth. Breathing out any belief that you have to stay where you're suffering. Breathing in your right to peace. Breathing out the fear that you don't have other options. You have options. You always have options. And with each day that passes, with each night like tonight where you're doing this deep inner work, you are opening yourself to see those options more clearly. You are aligning yourself with better possibilities. Your subconscious mind is absorbing these truths now. Even as your conscious mind drifts. Even as you become drowsier and drowsier. Your deeper mind is awake. It's listening. It's integrating. It's beginning to reorganize your inner world around these new truths. You are worthy. You are valuable. You deserve better. And better is coming. It's already on its way to you. Confidence is your natural state. Before the world told you to doubt yourself. Before toxic environments chipped away at your self-trust. You knew your own strength. That original confidence is still inside you. We're not creating something new tonight. We're remembering. We're uncovering. We're returning to what has always been true. See yourself now. In your mind's eye. Standing tall. Your shoulders are back. Your head is held high. There's a calm strength in your posture. A quiet knowing in your eyes. This is you. This is who you really are beneath all the conditioning and fear. Watch yourself now walking into your workplace. But notice something different. You're not shrinking. You're not trying to be invisible. You're not people-pleasing or over-apologizing. You're simply present. Grounded. Clear. When someone speaks to you disrespectfully, you don't collapse inside. You don't absorb their toxicity. You remain centered. You know that their behavior says everything about them and nothing about you. You're like a mountain that doesn't move when the wind blows. This confident version of you knows something important. You always have a choice. In every moment, in every interaction, you have the power to choose your response. You have the power to choose what you accept. You have the power to choose whether to stay or go. And this power, this choice, it doesn't make you aggressive or confrontational. It makes you calm. It makes you clear. It makes you free. Because when you know you can leave, when you know you have options, when you know your worth isn't tied to any particular job, you stop feeling trapped. And when you stop feeling trapped, everything changes. Confidence isn't about being loud. It isn't about proving yourself to anyone. True confidence is quiet. It's an inner knowing. It's the deep certainty that you will be okay no matter what happens. That you can handle whatever comes. That you can trust yourself to navigate any situation. And you can trust yourself. You've already proven this so many times in your life. Think about all the challenges you've already overcome. All the difficult situations you've already navigated. All the times you weren't sure you could make it through, but you did. You did. You're still here. You're stronger than you know. This strength is available to you right now. It's not something you need to develop or build. It's already within you, waiting to be claimed. Waiting to be acknowledged. Waiting to be expressed. As you sink deeper into sleep. Into this profound state of rest and receptivity. Imagine that strength flowing through you now. Filling every cell. Strengthening every fiber of your being. You are becoming more solid in your sense of self. More anchored in your worth. More confident in your right to have boundaries. To speak truth. To make choices that honor you. In the coming days and weeks, you'll find yourself naturally standing taller. Speaking more clearly. Setting boundaries more easily. Not because you're trying to, but because this is who you're becoming. The confident you is emerging. The you who knows your worth is taking up more space in your life. You'll notice yourself feeling less affected by others' moods and behaviors. Their stress won't become your stress. Their anxiety won't become your anxiety. You'll be able to observe without absorbing. To witness without taking on. And when you interact with toxic people or situations at work, you'll find yourself responding from this place of inner stability. You might speak up more easily. Or you might simply choose not to engage. Either way, you're operating from choice rather than fear. From strength rather than survival mode. This is your natural state. This confidence. This clarity. This strength. You're not becoming someone new. You're becoming more fully yourself. More authentically you. And it feels good. It feels right. It feels like coming home. Deep within you, beneath all the noise and confusion, there is a voice of wisdom. A knowing. Some call it intuition. Some call it inner guidance. Some call it the voice of the soul. Whatever name you give it, it's there. It's always been there. And it knows the truth about your situation. This inner knowing has been trying to get your attention. Through feelings of dread on Sunday evenings. Through that sinking sensation in your stomach when you think about work. Through sleepless nights. Through physical symptoms. Through growing resentment and bitterness. Your inner wisdom has been saying, this isn't right. This isn't good for you. It's time for a change. But maybe you've been ignoring this voice, talking yourself out of what you feel, rationalizing, making excuses, telling yourself you're being too sensitive or ungrateful, convincing yourself you should just be able to handle it. Tonight, we're going to turn up the volume on your inner knowing. We're going to clear away all the static and interference so you can hear this guidance clearly, so you can trust it, so you can act on it. Take a deep breath now and ask yourself, if you removed all fear from the equation, if you knew you couldn't fail, if you knew you'd be supported and things would work out, what would you do about your job situation? What does your heart want? Listen. Be still and listen. Don't think your way to the answer. Feel your way to it. The answer isn't in your head. It's in your body, in your gut, in your heart. What is it telling you? Maybe it's saying it's time to leave. Maybe it's saying you need to set stronger boundaries first. Maybe it's saying you need to start looking for other options while you're still employed. Maybe it's saying you need to document the issues and report them. Whatever it's saying, you know. Deep down, you know. And this knowing is becoming clearer every day. More certain. More undeniable. You're developing trust in your inner guidance. You're learning to distinguish between the voice of fear and the voice of truth. Fear says, what if everything goes wrong? Truth says, I know what's right for me. Fear keeps you paralyzed. Truth sets you free. Fear focuses on all the reasons you can't. Truth knows that where there's a will, there's a way. Fear sees only obstacles. Truth sees possibilities and pathways. You are becoming more and more aligned with truth, with clarity, with knowing. The confusion is lifting. The fog is clearing. You're seeing your situation for exactly what it is. And you're seeing your options for exactly what they are. You trust yourself now. You trust your perceptions. You trust your feelings. When something feels wrong, you honor that feeling instead of dismissing it. When your body says no, you listen. When your spirit feels crushed, you pay attention. This clarity extends to all areas of decision-making. You're becoming someone who can make clear, confident decisions about your life and career. You don't second-guess yourself endlessly. You don't need everyone else's permission or approval. You gather information, you consult your inner wisdom, and you choose. And here's what's beautiful. The more you trust yourself, the better your decisions become. The more you honor your inner knowing, the louder and clearer it speaks. It's like strengthening a muscle. Each time you listen and act accordingly, you build trust with yourself. And this self-trust is the foundation of a life well lived. In your sleep tonight, your subconscious mind is organizing all the information you have about your job situation. It's processing everything you've experienced, everything you've felt, everything you've observed. And it's becoming crystal clear what needs to happen next. You might wake up tomorrow with sudden clarity. Or it might come gradually over the next few days or weeks. But it's coming. The knowing is emerging. The path is revealing itself. And you're ready to see it. You're ready to trust it. You're ready to follow it. One of the biggest fears about leaving a toxic job is money. I understand. We all need to survive. We all have bills and responsibilities. These are real and valid concerns. But let me share some truths with you about money and security. First, there is no real security in staying where you're being damaged. A job that's destroying your health is not providing security. A job that's crushing your spirit is not providing security. Because eventually, that toxicity catches up with you. Illness, burnout, breakdown. And then you end up leaving anyway, but from a much more depleted place. Second, you are resourceful. You are capable. You are creative. These qualities don't disappear when you leave a job. They go with you. They are part of you. And these qualities are what create financial security, not any single job. Third, the universe is abundant. There is more than enough. There are more opportunities than you can see from your current vantage point. There are resources you haven't yet discovered. There are pathways that will open when you step forward in faith and action. Right now, as you relax more and more deeply, let yourself release the fear around money. Not the practical concerns. Those we'll address with planning and preparation. But the fear, the panic, the sense that you'll never find anything else, the belief that you have to accept toxicity to survive. These fears are lies. And you're releasing them now. Breathing them out. Letting them go. Making space for something better. Something true. Feel into a different possibility now. Imagine yourself in a new job. A better job. Maybe it pays the same. Maybe it pays more. But imagine that it's a healthy environment. People treat each other with respect. Your contributions are valued. You have autonomy and agency. You can breathe. You can be yourself. You feel energized rather than drained. This job exists. This opportunity exists. And you are a perfect match for it. Your skills, your experience, your unique gifts. They are needed somewhere. They are valued somewhere. They are compensated somewhere. You are opening to this now. You are becoming magnetic to better opportunities. The right people are noticing you. The right doors are opening. The right connections are being made. Things are lining up in your favor. And you know what? You might be surprised by how things work out financially when you make moves aligned with your well-being. Maybe you find a job that pays more. Maybe you discover you can live on less than you thought. Maybe unexpected money comes in. Maybe you get creative with side income. Maybe someone helps you in ways you never expected. The universe has a way of supporting people who are making courageous, authentic choices. It's not magic. It's alignment. When you're aligned with your truth, with your integrity, with your well-being, you're aligned with the natural flow of life. And life wants to support you. You are worthy of financial abundance. You are worthy of a job that pays you well and treats you well. These things are not mutually exclusive. You don't have to choose between a paycheck and your dignity. You can have both. You deserve both. As you sleep tonight, your subconscious mind is working on creative solutions to any financial concerns. It's showing you possibilities you haven't considered. It's helping you see resources you didn't know you had. It's opening you to receive in new ways. Trust this process. Trust that as you take care of yourself, as you honor yourself, as you make choices from a place of self-worth rather than fear, the money piece will work out. Not necessarily easily. Not necessarily immediately. But it will work out. You are provided for. You are supported. You are guided. And as you step forward in courage and clarity, you will see evidence of this everywhere. Opportunities are everywhere. Right now, in this moment, there are jobs being posted, positions being created, connections being made that are perfect for you. You just can't see them all yet from where you are. But they're there. Waiting for you. Your current job is not the only job. Your current company is not the only company. Your current industry might not even be your final industry. There is a vast world of possibility out there, and you are beginning to open to it. Feel the walls around you expanding now. The walls of limitation. The walls of, this is all there is. The walls of, I don't have options. They're expanding, stretching, making room for more, making room for better. You are becoming curious about possibilities. Your eyes are opening. Your awareness is expanding. you're starting to notice things you didn't notice before. Job listings that actually sound appealing. Companies with healthy cultures. People who left toxic situations and are thriving. Evidence that change is possible. And here's something important. You don't have to have it all figured out before you start taking action. You don't need to know exactly what you want to do next. You just need to take the next right step. Talk to someone in your network. Update your resume. Explore what's out there. Start a conversation. Each small step creates momentum. Each small action opens more doors. It's not about making one giant leap. It's about moving in the direction of your well-being, one step at a time. And the path reveals itself as you walk it. In the coming days and weeks, you're going to notice opportunities presenting themselves. A friend mentions a job opening. You see a posting that seems meant for you. Someone reaches out with an offer. A new possibility suddenly appears that wasn't there before. This isn't coincidence. This is alignment. As you shift internally, as you become clearer about your worth and what you deserve, the external world begins to reflect this back to you. Better opportunities show up because you're ready for them. Because you're a match for them now. You are becoming someone who attracts good opportunities naturally. Not through force or struggle, but through alignment. Through clarity. Through knowing your value and refusing to settle for less. And as opportunities come, you're able to evaluate them clearly. You're not so desperate to escape that you jump at the first thing that comes along. You're discerning. You're wise. You can feel whether something is right for you or not. You trust your ability to choose well. Some opportunities you'll pursue. Some you'll let pass. And that's okay. You're learning to trust the timing of your life. To know that the right thing will come at the right time. That you don't have to force or rush. You can be both proactive and patient. Right now, as you drift in this peaceful state between waking and sleeping, doors are opening. Pathways are clearing. Connections are being made on your behalf. The perfect next step is being revealed. You might not see it consciously yet, but your subconscious knows. It's guiding you. It's leading you to what's meant for you. Trust this guidance. Trust this process. Trust that you are being led to something better. Something that honors you. Something that allows you to thrive rather than merely survive. The universe is conspiring in your favor. Life is supporting your journey toward wholeness and peace. And opportunities are appearing everywhere now, waiting for you to notice them, to claim them, to step into them. Courage doesn't mean you're not afraid. Courage means you act despite the fear. And you have this courage within you. It's been there all along, waiting for this moment. Waiting for you to call upon it. Think about other times in your life when you've been afraid but did something anyway. Times when you took a risk. Times when you made a difficult choice. Times when you stepped into the unknown. You found courage then. That same courage is available to you now. You are braver than you think. Stronger than you know. More capable than you've been giving yourself credit for. And it's time to step into this truth. To embody it. To live from it. Leaving a toxic job is not just about escaping something bad. It's about moving towards something better. It's an act of self-love. It's a statement to yourself and the universe that you value yourself too much to accept mistreatment. That your well-being matters. That your peace matters. That your life matters. This decision. This choice to leave or to prepare to leave. It's not selfish. It's self-honoring. And there's a profound difference. Taking care of yourself isn't taking away from others. It's the opposite. When you're in a better place, you're better for everyone around you. Your family. Your friends. Even your future colleagues. You cannot pour from an empty cup. And staying in toxicity empties you. It depletes you. It takes more than it gives until there's nothing left. Leaving is how you refill. How you restore. How you return to wholeness. So let's build this courage together. Let's strengthen it with each breath. Each night you listen to this. Each time you affirm your worth and your right to better. The courage is growing. Solidifying. Becoming unshakable. See yourself now taking the first step. Maybe it's having a conversation with your partner about the possibility of leaving. Maybe it's updating your LinkedIn profile. Maybe it's reaching out to a recruiter. Maybe it's finally responding to that message from someone who asked if you'd ever consider a new opportunity. Whatever that first step is for you, see yourself taking it. Feel the nervousness. That's okay. Feel the uncertainty. That's natural. But also feel the power. The relief. The rightness of finally moving in the direction of your well-being. And after that first step comes another. And another. Each one builds on the last. Each one makes the next one easier. Until one day, you realize you're no longer planning to leave. You're leaving. Or you've already left. And you're okay. More than okay. You're better. This future version of you. The one who had the courage to leave. Look at them. They're proud of themselves. They're relieved. They're breathing easier. They're sleeping better. They're more present with their loved ones. They're more alive. More themselves. This person is you. This future is yours. It's already written. It's already done. You just need to walk the path to get there. And you're walking it now. With each day that passes. With each night like tonight where you're rewiring your mind for courage and confidence. You're getting closer. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a powerful creator of your life. You have agency. You have choice. You have the ability to change your situation. And you're activating this power now. When the time comes to have the difficult conversation, to give your notice, to walk out the door for the last time, you will do it. The courage will be there. The words will come. The strength will carry you. Because you've been preparing for this. Building toward this. Growing toward this. And on the other side of that fear, there is freedom. There is peace. There is the life you're meant to live. The life where you're valued. Where you're respected. Where you can thrive. It's waiting for you. And every day, you're moving closer to it. You are courageous. You are strong. You are ready. Even if you don't feel ready yet, you are becoming ready. And when the moment comes, you will know. And you will act. And you will be amazed at your own strength. You might feel guilty about leaving. You might feel like you're abandoning your team. Or letting people down. Or being ungrateful. Or not trying hard enough. These feelings are normal, but they're not truth. Let's be clear, your employer would not feel guilty about letting you go if it served their interests. They would do what's best for the business without losing sleep over it. You deserve the same freedom to do what's best for you. Loyalty to a company that is toxic to you is misplaced loyalty. You don't owe them your health. You don't owe them your peace. You don't owe them your continued suffering. Employment is an exchange. And if that exchange is no longer fair or healthy, you have every right to end it. As for your colleagues, the good ones will understand. The good ones will support you. The good ones might even be inspired by your courage. And honestly, you staying in a toxic situation doesn't actually help them. It just normalizes the toxicity. It suggests that this is acceptable. That people should just endure it. By leaving, you're actually making a statement. You're saying this isn't okay. You're refusing to participate in a dysfunctional system. And that refusal has power. It might even contribute to change eventually. But even if it doesn't, you're still doing the right thing for yourself. You are not responsible for fixing a broken workplace. You are not responsible for staying in a situation that harms you just because others are still there. You are not responsible for being a martyr. That's not noble. That's just sad. Release the guilt now. Breathe it out. Let it go. It doesn't serve you. It's just another way the toxic system keeps you trapped. Guilt is a tool of manipulation. Don't pick it up. Don't carry it. It's not yours. You deserve to prioritize yourself. You deserve to make choices based on what's good for you, not on some misplaced sense of obligation to an employer who doesn't truly value you. Any obligation you might feel, examine it. Is it real? Or is it just conditioning? Just programming? Just fear dressed up as duty? Real obligations are mutual. Real obligations exist in relationships characterized by respect and care. That's not what you have in a toxic workplace. As you sink deeper into sleep, release any remaining guilt. Any remaining sense that you have to stay. That you owe them more than you owe yourself. You don't. You really don't. You owe yourself a good life. You owe yourself well-being. You owe yourself the chance to thrive. And honoring these obligations to yourself is the highest priority. It must be. Because if you don't take care of yourself, eventually there won't be anything left to give anyone else anyway. Freedom from guilt is part of your birthright. Freedom to choose what's best for you without shame or apology is your right. And you're claiming this freedom now. Fully. Completely. Unapologetically. Your body is speaking to you. It has been for a while now. The tension headaches. The tight shoulders. The stomach problems. The sleep issues. The exhaustion that doesn't lift no matter how much you rest. These are not just random symptoms. They're messages. Your body is saying, this situation is harming us. This stress is too much. We can't keep doing this. And tonight, you're finally listening. Really listening. Chronic stress from a toxic work environment doesn't just feel bad. It actually changes your body. It affects your immune system. It affects your cardiovascular system. It affects your digestive system. It affects your hormones. It affects everything. And the longer you stay, the more damage accumulates. You deserve to be healthy. You deserve to wake up feeling rested. You deserve to go through your day without constant anxiety. You deserve to feel like yourself again. And leaving toxicity is how you get there. Imagine what it would feel like to not dread Mondays. To not need several drinks to unwind after work. To not snap at your loved ones because you're so depleted. To not lie awake at night replaying interactions or worrying about what tomorrow will bring. Imagine feeling peaceful. Imagine feeling energized. Imagine feeling like you again. This is possible. This is what's waiting for you on the other side of this decision. Your mental health matters. Your emotional well-being matters. And no job is worth sacrificing these things. No paycheck justifies the price you're paying in stress and suffering. As you sleep tonight, your body is healing. Your nervous system is recalibrating. Your mind is processing and releasing. And with each night of rest, with each day of moving toward change, you're getting healthier, stronger, more whole. You're also becoming more attuned to your body's signals, more aware of what feels good and what doesn't, more willing to honor these signals instead of overriding them. This body awareness is wisdom. It's guidance. It's your internal compass pointing you toward well-being. In the coming weeks, you'll notice improvements in how you feel physically. Maybe you'll sleep better. Maybe the headaches will lessen. Maybe your stomach will settle. Maybe you'll have more energy. These improvements will come as you move toward change, as you take steps to protect your well-being, as you get closer to leaving. And these physical improvements will reinforce your decision. They'll show you that this is right. That you're on the right path. That your body knows what it needs and you're finally giving it to yourself. You are not being dramatic about the impact of the job on your health. You're not being weak. You're being realistic. And you're being caring toward yourself. This is exactly what you should be doing. Health is wealth. It's the foundation of everything else. And you're prioritizing it now. You're saying yes to yourself. Yes to wellness. Yes to a life where you can breathe easy and feel good in your body. This is self-love in action. In this toxic environment, you've had to hide parts of yourself. Suppress your opinions. Walk on eggshells. Be someone you're not just to survive. That's exhausting. And it's not how you're meant to live. You are meant to be fully yourself. To speak your truth. To express your thoughts and feelings authentically. To show up as who you really are without fear of punishment or judgment. This is what it means to be free. And you're moving toward this freedom now. Toward a life and a workplace where you can be authentic. Where you don't have to pretend. Where you don't have to shrink yourself to fit into a toxic culture. The real you is brilliant. The real you is creative and insightful and valuable. The real you has so much to offer. But that can't happen in an environment where authenticity is punished, where speaking truth is dangerous, where being yourself is a liability. You deserve to work somewhere that welcomes all of who you are, your strengths and your growth edges, your unique perspective, your authentic voice. This place exists, and you're being guided toward it. As you let go of this toxic situation, you're also shedding the false self you had to construct to survive there. You're peeling away the layers of protection you needed. You're revealing the true you again. And it feels like coming home. This authentic self, this real you, is emerging more and more each day. In small ways at first. A moment where you speak up instead of staying silent. A decision to set a boundary instead of going along with something that feels wrong. A choice to honor what you feel instead of suppressing it. And as this authentic self becomes stronger, the pull to leave becomes stronger too. Because the real you knows this isn't the right place. The real you knows you deserve better. The real you is ready for a change. You are not the problem. Your authentic self is not the problem. The problem is a system that requires you to be someone you're not. And the solution is to find a place that welcomes the real you. To create a life where authenticity is not just allowed but celebrated. In your sleep tonight, your authentic self is being restored. The parts of you that got buried under stress and fear, they're coming back to life. The joy, the creativity, the lightness, the confidence, they're all still there, just waiting for the right conditions to emerge again. And as you move toward leaving this toxic situation, you'll feel more and more like yourself. More alive. More present. More whole. This is what you're moving toward. This is the gift you're giving yourself. You don't have to wait until you leave to start being more authentic either. You can start now, in small ways. Each time you honor your truth, even privately. Each time you refuse to gaslight yourself about what you're experiencing. Each time you acknowledge that yes, this is toxic, and no, you don't deserve it. You're practicing authenticity. You're strengthening that muscle. Your authentic self is powerful. Your authentic self is magnetic. Your authentic self attracts the right opportunities and the right people. And as you become more and more yourself, the perfect next step will become obvious. It will feel right. It will align with who you really are. This is your journey back to yourself. Back to wholeness. Back to truth. And it's the most important journey you'll ever take. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. even though it might not feel that way. Even though you might wish things would move faster. Even though you might wonder why you didn't leave sooner. Trust the timing. You weren't ready before, but you're becoming ready now. Every experience you've had in this toxic job has taught you something, shown you something, strengthened you in some way. You've learned what you don't want. You've learned what you won't tolerate. You've learned your worth by experiencing what it feels like when it's not honored. These lessons, as painful as they've been, have value. They're preparing you for what's next. They're ensuring that when you do leave, you won't end up in another toxic situation. You'll have the clarity and the boundaries and the self-trust to choose differently. So don't regret the time you've spent here. Don't beat yourself up for not leaving sooner. You stayed as long as you needed to for your own growth and learning. And now, you're ready for the next chapter. The perfect opportunity is making its way to you right now. The perfect timing is unfolding. Things are being arranged behind the scenes. People are being positioned. Circumstances are aligning. You can't see all of this yet, but it's happening. Your job is not to force or rush. Your job is to prepare. To do the inner work. To get clear on what you want. To update your resume. To reach out to your network. To take the practical steps. And then to trust that the right opportunity will appear at exactly the right time. Sometimes the timing has to do with factors beyond your control. The right position has to open up. The right person has to leave their role so you can step into it. The right company has to reach the right stage of growth. All of this takes time. And during that time, you're becoming more ready. More prepared. More aligned with what you want. Divine timing is always perfect, even when it doesn't feel perfect to our limited human perspective. What feels like a delay might actually be protection. What feels like a closed door might be a redirect towards something better. Trust this process. As you sleep tonight, you're aligning more and more with divine timing. You're releasing the need to control every detail. You're surrendering to the wisdom of the universe. You're trusting that you're being guided and that everything is working out for your highest good. This doesn't mean you sit back and do nothing. It means you take inspired action while releasing attachment to exactly how and when things unfold. You do your part, and you trust that the universe is doing its part too. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Reading these words. Listening to this recording. Doing this inner work. This is all part of the journey. This is all part of the preparation. And soon, very soon, you'll see why the timing is perfect. Boundaries are not walls. They're not about shutting people out or being cold or disconnected. Boundaries are about honoring yourself. They're about knowing where you end and others begin. They're about protecting your energy, your peace, your well-being. In a toxic workplace, boundaries are constantly violated. Your time is not respected. Your energy is not respected. Your limits are not respected. And over time, this erosion of boundaries makes you feel powerless, resentful, depleted. But you're reclaiming your power now. You're re-establishing your boundaries. And this is an essential part of your journey toward leaving and toward a healthier future. Boundaries might look like saying no to unreasonable demands, not checking email on weekends, not staying late every night, not taking on other people's work, not accepting abusive language, not pretending things are fine when they're not. Each boundary you set is an act of self-respect. It's you saying, I matter. My well-being matters. And I will not allow myself to be treated poorly, even if that means risking disapproval or conflict. And here's what's interesting. When you start setting boundaries, one of two things happens. Either people respect them and the situation improves somewhat, or they push back and the toxicity becomes even more obvious. Either way, you gain clarity. You see the situation more clearly. And that clarity helps you make the decision to leave. Boundaries are also practice for your future. Because wherever you go next, you'll need to maintain healthy boundaries there too. You'll need to know your limits and communicate them clearly. You'll need to advocate for yourself. And every boundary you set now is preparing you for that. You are worthy of boundaries. You don't need to justify them. You don't need to apologize for them. You simply need to state them clearly and hold them firmly. As you drift deeper into sleep, imagine yourself surrounded by a beautiful, protective boundary. It's like a bubble of light around you. It allows good things to pass through. Respect, kindness, fair treatment, positive energy. But it deflects the toxic stuff. The manipulation, the disrespect, the unreasonable demands, the negative energy. This boundary goes with you everywhere. To work. At home. In all your interactions. It's always there, always protecting you, always honoring you. And you're becoming more and more skilled at maintaining it. In the coming days and weeks, you'll find it easier to say no. Easier to speak up. Easier to walk away from conversations or situations that don't feel good. Not because you're being difficult, but because you're being honoring toward yourself. And this practice of boundary setting is making you stronger, more confident, more clear about what you will and won't accept. This strength will serve you as you navigate leaving and as you move into your next opportunity. You are not responsible for managing other people's reactions to your boundaries. You are only responsible for setting them and maintaining them. If people don't like your boundaries, that's information about them, not about you. Healthy boundaries create healthy relationships. And a workplace that punishes you for having boundaries is not a healthy workplace. It's another sign that it's time to go. Your boundaries are valid. Your boundaries are necessary. Your boundaries are an expression of self-love. And you're honoring them more and more each day. Let's create a vision now of what your life looks like after you leave. Feel into this with all your senses. Make it vivid. Make it real. Because what you can imagine, you can create. It's a Monday morning. You wake up, and instead of that familiar dread, you feel neutral. Maybe even slightly positive. You're not filled with anxiety about what the day will bring. You're calm. You're rested. You get ready for work at a reasonable pace. You're not rushing. You're not already stressed before you even leave the house. You might even have time for breakfast, for coffee, for a moment of peace. You arrive at your workplace, and it feels different. The energy is different. People greet each other. There's laughter. There's collegiality. It's not perfect, but it's respectful. It's professional. It's humane. You settle into your work, and you're actually interested in what you're doing. Your skills are being used. Your contributions are noticed. You're challenged in a good way, not in a way that feels like drowning. When you interact with colleagues and supervisors, you're treated like a person. With dignity. With respect. Your ideas are heard. Your time is valued. Your boundaries are honored. Problems come up, as they do in any workplace, but they're handled constructively. There's communication. There's collaboration. There's problem solving rather than blame and punishment. At the end of the day, you're tired in a good way. A productive way. Not the soul-crushing exhaustion you feel now. You've done good work, and you feel satisfied. You pack up and leave at a reasonable hour. On your way home, you're not replaying difficult interactions. You're not worrying about tomorrow. You're present. You might think about dinner plans or what you want to do with your evening. Your work doesn't consume you. You arrive home, and you're available to your loved ones. You're present. You're engaged. You're not so depleted that you have nothing left to give. There's laughter. There's connection. There's joy. You sleep well that night. Really well. Because you're not carrying the weight of toxicity into your rest. your body can truly relax. Your mind can truly let go. This is what's waiting for you. This is the life you're moving toward. This is not fantasy. This is possible. This is real. And it's yours for the claiming. Hold this vision now. Let it sink deep into your subconscious mind. Let every cell in your body know that this is where you're headed. This is what you're creating. This is your new reality. And as you hold this vision, notice how it feels in your body. There's a lightness, a relief, an expansion. This is what alignment feels like. This is what peace feels like. This is your natural state, and you're returning to it. Your subconscious mind is now working to make this vision a reality. It's organizing your thoughts, your actions, your energy around this outcome. It's helping you notice opportunities that align with this vision. It's guiding you toward people and situations that match this frequency. Every night that you return to this vision, it becomes more real, more solid, more inevitable. You're not just hoping for this future. You're claiming it. You're stepping into it. You're making it real. This is your path. This is your destination. And you're well on your way there now. To move forward fully, there's one more essential piece: forgiveness. Not because anyone deserves it, but because you deserve to be free from the weight of resentment and bitterness. You might be carrying anger toward your supervisor, your colleagues who didn't stand up for you, the system that failed you, the company that allowed toxicity to flourish. This anger is valid. Your feelings are valid. But holding on to them indefinitely only hurts you. Forgiveness doesn't mean what happened was okay. It doesn't mean you have to forget. It doesn't mean you have to maintain relationships with toxic people. Forgiveness simply means you're choosing to release the emotional charge so it doesn't poison your future. Take a deep breath now, and as you exhale, imagine releasing any resentment you're holding, any bitterness, any desire for revenge or vindication. Just let it flow out of you like water flowing downstream. You're also going to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for staying as long as you did. Forgive yourself for any mistakes you made. Forgive yourself for not being perfect in an impossible situation. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. And that's enough. Release any shame you're carrying, any embarrassment, any self-judgment. You are not weak for struggling in a toxic environment. You are not flawed for being affected by mistreatment. You are human. And humans are not designed to thrive in toxicity. As you forgive and release, you're creating space. Space for new experiences. Space for healing. Space space for better opportunities, space for joy. The old resentments and regrets were taking up valuable room in your heart and mind. Now that space is available for something better. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It's liberation. It's freedom. It's the final step in releasing this chapter so you can fully step into the next one. You don't have to force forgiveness. You don't have to pretend you feel something you don't. Just set the intention. Be willing. And over time, as you heal and move forward, forgiveness will come naturally. Tonight, as you sleep, your subconscious mind is helping you process and release. Any lingering anger, hurt, or resentment is being metabolized, transformed, released. You're waking up lighter, freer, more ready for what's next. You are letting go of what was. You are releasing what hurt you. You are making space for what's coming. And in this release, there is profound power and peace. While we're doing this deep inner work, we also need to address the practical side. Because leaving a toxic job requires both inner preparation and outer preparation. Both are essential. You're becoming strategic now. Thoughtful. Deliberate. This is not a rash decision made in anger. This is a carefully considered choice made from a place of self-worth and clarity. First, you're getting your financial house in order. You're looking at your expenses and your savings. You're creating a budget. You're figuring out how long you could survive if needed. You're exploring your options. This financial clarity gives you power. It gives you options. It gives you courage. You're also updating your professional materials. Your resume. Your LinkedIn profile. Your portfolio. You're making sure you can present yourself well when opportunities arise. You're getting clear on your skills, your accomplishments, your value proposition. You're reaching out to your network. Not necessarily telling everyone you're leaving, but reconnecting. Letting people know you exist. Asking questions. Learning what's out there. Building and strengthening relationships that might lead somewhere. You're doing your research. What companies align with your values? What industries are growing? What roles would be a good fit for your skills and interests? You're becoming knowledgeable, informed, prepared. You're also documenting what's happening at work if necessary. Keeping records of incidents. Saving emails. Building a case if you need one. Not because you're necessarily planning to sue, but because you're protecting yourself. You're being smart. And you're taking care of your health. Seeing your doctor. Getting support from a therapist or counselor if needed. making sure you have what you need to stay as stable as possible during this transition. Your well-being is the priority. All of this preparation is happening naturally now. You don't have to force it. Your subconscious mind is organizing you, motivating you, helping you take the right steps in the right order at the right time. You're also preparing emotionally. You're practicing what you'll say when you give notice. You're imagining how you'll handle pushback or counteroffers. You're getting ready for the actual moment of leaving so it doesn't catch you off guard. This preparation is empowering. Each step you take builds your confidence. Each action reinforces that this is really happening. That you're really doing this. That change is really coming. You're not waiting passively for something to happen. You're actively creating change. You're taking responsibility for your life and your choices. And this active engagement feels so much better than helpless suffering. In your sleep tonight, your mind is organizing all the practical details. It's helping you see what needs to be done. It's giving you ideas and insights. It's making the path forward clear and manageable. You are prepared. You are preparing. And when the time comes, you'll be ready. Everything you need will be in place. And you'll step forward with confidence and clarity. You don't have to do this alone. In fact, you shouldn't do it alone. Support is available to you. Support is all around you. And you're opening to receive it now. Think about the people in your life who love you, who believe in you, who want the best for you. These people are your allies, your support system, and they're ready to help if you let them. Maybe it's your partner or spouse. Maybe it's a close friend. Maybe it's a family member. Maybe it's a mentor or former colleague. Whoever it is, these people care about you. They've probably been watching you suffer in this toxic job. They'll likely be relieved when you decide to leave. You're giving yourself permission now to be vulnerable with these people. To share what you're going through. To ask for help. To lean on them. This is not weakness. This is wisdom. This is how humans are meant to function. In community, in connection, in mutual support. Some people might offer emotional support. Someone to listen when you need to vent. Someone to encourage you when you're doubting yourself. Someone to celebrate with when you finally leave. Some people might offer practical support. Help with your resume. A connection to a job opportunity. Financial assistance if needed. Childcare during interviews. Whatever form it takes, support is available. You're also opening to professional support. Maybe that's a career coach, a therapist, a financial advisor, an employment attorney. Whatever expertise you need, it exists. And you're worthy of investing in it. There are also communities of people who have been through what you're going through. Online forums, support groups, people who understand the complexity of leaving a toxic job. You can find these communities. You can connect with people who get it. You are not alone in this. So many people have toxic job stories. So many people understand. And many of them want to help others going through the same thing. Let them. Let people support you. As you sleep tonight, your subconscious mind is helping you identify your support system. It's making it clear who you can turn to. It's giving you courage to reach out. It's dissolving any pride or shame that might keep you isolated. Asking for help is an act of strength, not weakness. Receiving support is allowing others the gift of giving. You don't have to carry this burden alone. And you won't. In the coming days and weeks, you'll find yourself naturally reaching out more, sharing more, connecting more. And you'll be amazed at how much support is available when you're willing to receive it. You are surrounded by love. You are surrounded by support. You are surrounded by people who want to see you thrive. And this support is carrying you forward toward your new life. Who you are is not what you do. Your worth is not determined by your job title or your productivity or your employer's opinion of you. You are valuable simply because you exist. Simply because you are. This is perhaps the most important truth of all. Because if your worth is tied to your job, then leaving feels like a loss of identity. But if you know your worth is inherent and unchangeable, then leaving is simply a change of circumstances. Not a diminishment of self. You are a whole person. Your work is one part of your life, but it's not all of who you are. You are also a friend, a family member, a person with interests and hobbies, a person with unique gifts and perspectives, a person with inherent dignity and value. When you leave this toxic job, you're not losing yourself. You're actually reclaiming yourself. You're saying that you are more than this role, more than this company, more than this painful chapter. Your identity is not dependent on external validation. Your worth is not contingent on approval from supervisors or organizations. These things are nice when they happen, but they don't define you. You define you. And you are defining yourself now as someone who values themselves. Someone who refuses to accept mistreatment. Someone who knows they deserve better. This is a powerful identity to claim. As you move forward, you're building a healthier relationship with work. Work becomes something you do, not who you are. It's an important part of life, but it's not your whole life. This balanced perspective protects you from future toxicity. When work is just work, you can leave a bad situation more easily. When work is your identity, leaving feels like dying. So this shift in perspective is essential for both leaving and for creating a healthier future. You are enough. Right now. As you are. With or without this job. With or without any job. Your value is intrinsic. Your worth is inherent. And nothing can change this fundamental truth. As you sleep deeply tonight, this truth is embedding itself in your subconscious mind. You are enough. You are valuable. You are worthy. These aren't just nice words. They are fundamental truths about who you are. And from this place of knowing your worth, everything becomes clearer. The decision to leave becomes obvious. The courage to act becomes accessible. The faith in your future becomes unshakable. Because someone who knows their worth doesn't settle for toxicity. Someone who knows their worth trusts that better opportunities exist. Someone who knows their worth takes the risk of change because they know they'll be okay no matter what. This is who you are. This is who you're becoming. This is the truth of you. And it's beautiful. It's powerful. It's liberating. Change is scary. The unknown is scary. And leaving a job, even a toxic one, means stepping into uncertainty. This is normal. This is human. And you can do it anyway. The fear of the unknown is often worse than the unknown itself. Your mind creates worst-case scenarios. But here's the truth, you don't actually know what's going to happen. And it might be better than you can imagine. What if leaving this job is the best thing you ever do? What if it opens doors you couldn't see from where you are now? What if it leads to opportunities beyond your current imagination? What if you look back in a year and wonder why you didn't leave sooner? These positive possibilities are just as likely as the negative ones your fear is showing you. Maybe more likely. Because when you make moves aligned with your well-being, the universe tends to support you. You are capable of handling uncertainty. You've done it before. Every major transition in your life involved uncertainty. Starting that job you're in now. That was uncertain. And you handled it. You figured it out. You're still here. The uncertainty of staying in a toxic situation might actually be worse than the uncertainty of leaving. Staying means the slow erosion of your health and spirit. Leaving means the possibility of something better. When you frame it that way, which uncertainty would you rather face? You're also not going into this blindly. You're preparing. You're planning. You're doing your research. You're reducing the uncertainty as much as you can while accepting that some will always remain. This is the balance of wisdom and courage. As you drift deeper now, feel yourself becoming more comfortable with not knowing, more at peace with uncertainty, more trusting that you'll figure things out as you go. Because you will. You always have. The unknown is also where possibility lives, where miracles happen, where unexpected good things emerge. If everything was known and certain, there'd be no room for surprise blessings, no room for serendipity, no room for life to exceed your expectations. You're opening to the unknown now. Not with fear, but with curiosity. With trust. With faith that you're being guided and that you're strong enough to handle whatever comes. Because you are. You absolutely are. In the coming weeks, you'll notice yourself feeling more comfortable with uncertainty. Less need to control every detail. More willing to take leaps of faith. More trusting in yourself and in life. This shift makes everything easier. It makes change possible. The unknown is not your enemy. It's the space where your new life is waiting to be born. And you're ready to step into it. Ready to embrace it. Ready to discover what's possible on the other side of this transition. You've done beautiful work tonight. Deep, powerful work. And now it's time to let it integrate. To let it settle into every level of your being. To let it work its magic while you sleep. Your subconscious mind is now carrying all of these truths, all of these affirmations, all of these visions forward into your sleep. It's processing them. Organizing them. Weaving them into the fabric of who you are. You don't need to remember everything you heard tonight. You don't need to try to hold on to it consciously. Your deeper mind has received it all. It knows what to do. It's working on your behalf right now. As you drift into deeper and deeper sleep, these new patterns are being wired into your neural pathways. These new beliefs are replacing the old ones. These new possibilities are opening in your reality. It's happening now. Automatically. Effortlessly. Tomorrow when you wake, you might not consciously remember this session. But you'll be different. You'll feel different. There will be a subtle shift. A little more confidence. A little more clarity. A little more courage. And each night you return to this recording, these shifts deepen and strengthen. Your journey toward leaving this toxic job is unfolding perfectly. Every day, you're getting closer. Every day, you're getting clearer. Every day, you're getting stronger. And one day soon, you'll realize you're ready. And you'll take the step. And you'll be free. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Trust that you're being guided and supported. Trust that everything is working out for your highest good. Because it is. It really is. Let yourself drift completely now into deep, restorative sleep. Let your body rest fully. Let your mind release completely. You are safe. You are supported. You are transforming. And as you sleep, know that you are worthy of a life that honors you. A job that values you. A future that excites you. This is not just a dream. This is your reality that's being created right now. Right now. In this very moment. The seeds we've planted tonight are taking root. They're growing. And soon, you'll see the fruits of this work in your waking life. In your decisions. In your actions. In your newfound freedom. Sleep deeply now. Sleep peacefully. Sleep in the knowing that you are on the right path. That courage is building within you. That your new life is already forming. Already taking shape. Already becoming real. When you wake, you'll feel more rested. More hopeful. More ready. And day by day, night by night, you're becoming the person who has the confidence to quit that toxic job. Who trusts themselves enough to take the leap. Who knows they're worth enough to demand better. This is your journey. This is your transformation. This is your time. Sweet dreams. Deep rest. Powerful transformation. All is well. All is unfolding. All is as it should be. You are confident. You are clear. You are courageous. You are ready. As you continue drifting deeper and deeper into peaceful sleep, let these affirmations wash over you like gentle waves. There's nothing you need to do. Nothing you need to remember. Just allow these truths to sink into your subconscious mind, settling into every cell of your being. I am worthy of respect in my workplace. I am worthy of kindness and consideration. I am worthy of fair treatment and appreciation. My worth is not determined by any job or any employer. My worth is inherent, unchangeable, and absolute. I trust myself completely. I trust my perceptions. I trust my feelings. I trust my inner knowing. When something feels wrong, I honor that feeling. When my body says no, I listen. When my spirit feels crushed, I take action to protect myself. I am becoming more confident every single day. This confidence flows naturally from knowing my worth. This confidence expresses itself in my posture, my voice, my choices, my boundaries. I am confident in my ability to handle change. I am confident in my ability to navigate uncertainty. I am confident that I will be okay. I deserve a work environment that honors me. I deserve colleagues who support me. I deserve leadership that inspires me. I deserve opportunities to grow and contribute meaningfully. And I am opening to receive all of this now. I release all fear about leaving this toxic situation. I release worry about money. I release anxiety about the unknown. I release guilt about prioritizing myself. These fears do not serve me. They are not truth. And I am letting them go now, easily and completely. I am attracting better opportunities every day. The perfect job is making its way to me right now. The right people are noticing me. The right doors are opening. The right connections are being made. Everything is aligning in my favor. I have the courage to take action. I have the strength to make difficult choices. I have the wisdom to know when it's time to leave. And when that moment comes, I will be ready. I will speak my truth. I will honor my decision. I will walk away with grace and dignity. My financial needs are being met. I am resourceful and creative. I am capable of providing for myself and my loved ones. Money flows to me easily. Opportunities for income appear naturally. I trust that as I honor my well-being, financial support follows. I am healing from the damage this toxic environment has caused. My nervous system is recalibrating. My body is restoring itself. My spirit is returning to wholeness. Every day, I feel a little bit better. A little bit lighter. A little bit more like myself. I forgive myself for staying as long as I have. I did the best I could with what I knew at the time. I release all self-judgment. I release all shame. I embrace myself with compassion and understanding. I am doing beautifully on this journey. I also release resentment toward those who have treated me poorly. Not because they deserve forgiveness, but because I deserve freedom. I will not carry the weight of bitterness into my future. I am releasing it now, making space for joy and peace. I am surrounded by support. People who love me want to help. People who care about me are cheering me on. I am not alone in this. I allow myself to receive help. I allow myself to be vulnerable. I allow myself to lean on others during this transition. My authentic self is emerging more fully every day. I am peeling away the layers of protection I needed in toxicity. I am revealing the real me again. And the real me is brilliant, creative, valuable, and worthy of so much good. I set healthy boundaries with ease and confidence. I say no without guilt. I protect my time and energy. I communicate my limits clearly. And I honor these boundaries consistently, knowing they are an expression of self-love. I am prepared for this transition. I am taking practical steps to ensure my success. I am updating my professional materials. I am reaching out to my network. I am researching opportunities. I am getting my finances in order. I am doing everything necessary to position myself for success. Divine timing is working in my favor. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. I am exactly where I need to be right now. And I am moving toward where I want to be at exactly the right pace. I trust the timing of my life completely. I am comfortable with uncertainty. I embrace the unknown with curiosity rather than fear. I know that I am capable of figuring things out as I go. I trust myself to handle whatever comes. I have done this before, and I can do it again. My identity is not tied to my job. I am so much more than my work. I am a whole person with inherent value beyond any role or title. When I leave this job, I am not losing myself. I am reclaiming myself. I am creating a vision of my ideal work situation, and this vision is becoming reality. I see myself in a healthy environment. I feel respected and valued. I experience peace and fulfillment. This is not fantasy. This is my future. This is what I am moving toward right now. Every night that I listen to these affirmations, they become stronger and more true in my life. Every morning I wake up more aligned with my highest good. Every day I take steps, whether small or large, toward freedom and fulfillment. I am not a victim of my circumstances. I am a powerful creator of my life. I have agency. I have choice. I have the ability to change my situation. And I am activating this power now, fully and completely. My body is giving me wisdom. The physical symptoms I experience are not weakness but guidance. My body knows what's good for me and what's not. And I am learning to listen and respond with care and attention. I deserve to wake up without dread. I deserve to go through my day without constant anxiety. I deserve to come home with energy left for the people and activities I love. I deserve to sleep peacefully at night. And I am claiming all of this now. The perfect opportunity already exists. It's out there right now, waiting for me to find it. Or perhaps it's finding me. Either way, we are being drawn together by the power of alignment. The right match is coming. I know this. I trust this. I am ready for this. I am becoming magnetic to positive work experiences. My energy is shifting. My vibration is rising. And this shift is attracting better circumstances, better opportunities, better people into my professional life. I speak my truth with clarity and confidence. When I give my notice, the words will flow easily. When I explain my decision, I will do so with grace. When I walk away, I will do so with my head held high. I am practicing this now in my mind, preparing for the actual moment. I am proud of myself for doing this inner work, for taking the time to listen to these affirmations, for prioritizing my healing and growth, for choosing to invest in myself. This is an act of self-love, and I honor myself for it. My worth is not negotiable. My peace is not negotiable. My well-being is not negotiable. I will not sacrifice these things for any job, any amount of money, any amount of approval. I am drawing a line, and I am holding it firm. I am becoming the person who has already left that toxic job. I am stepping into that identity now. That version of me is confident, clear, and free. And I am embodying these qualities more and more each day. Opportunities to express my gifts and talents are abundant. There are so many places that would value what I bring. So many organizations that would appreciate my contributions. So many roles where I could thrive. And I am discovering these opportunities now. I am releasing the need to have everything figured out before I take action. I am willing to take the next step even when I can't see the entire path. I trust that the way will reveal itself as I move forward. One step at a time is enough. I am grateful for what this difficult experience has taught me. I have learned my boundaries. I have learned my worth. I have learned what I will and won't accept. This wisdom will serve me for the rest of my life. And for this, I am thankful. I am stronger than I think. Braver than I believe. More capable than I know. These truths are revealing themselves to me now. I am seeing my own strength. I am recognizing my own power. And it feels good. It feels right. It feels like coming home to myself. I am allowed to change my mind. I am allowed to change direction. I am allowed to choose differently than I chose before. Growth means evolution. And I am growing. I am evolving. I am becoming. My nervous system is safe. My body is safe. Even though I'm in a challenging situation, I am fundamentally okay. I am protected. I am supported. I am held by something larger than myself. And I can relax into this knowing. I am planting seeds tonight that will bloom in my waking life. These affirmations are working in the depths of my subconscious, creating change at the most fundamental level. I trust this process. I trust this work. I trust that transformation is happening now. When the time comes to leave, I will know. There will be a moment of clarity. A moment of certainty. A moment when I simply know it's time. And in that moment, I will have the courage to act. I will have the words to speak. I will have the strength to follow through. I am not running away from something. I am running toward something. Toward health. Toward peace. Toward fulfillment. Toward a life that honors who I truly am. This is not escape. This is liberation. Every breath I take is a breath of healing. Every moment of rest is restoring me. Every affirmation I absorb is rewiring my mind for success and well-being. I am transforming. Right now. In this very moment. Real change is happening. I am exactly where I need to be on my journey. There are no mistakes. There are no delays. Everything has happened in perfect timing to bring me to this point of readiness. And from here, I move forward with confidence and faith. My future is bright. My path is clearing. My next chapter is forming. And it is better than I can imagine from where I am now. Good things are coming. Better days are ahead. I am moving toward the life I'm meant to live. I am doing this. I am really doing this. I am preparing to leave this toxic situation. I am getting ready to step into something better. And I am so proud of myself. So deeply, genuinely proud of the courage it takes to choose myself. To honor myself. To love myself enough to make this change. I sleep now in complete peace. Knowing that I am on the right path. Knowing that I am supported. Knowing that everything is working out for my highest good. I surrender to sleep. I surrender to healing. I surrender to transformation. And when I wake, I am new. I am renewed. I am one step closer to freedom. One step closer to the life I deserve. One step closer to becoming the fullest expression of who I truly am. I am confident. I am clear. I am courageous. I am ready. All is well. All is unfolding perfectly. All is as it should be. And so it is. And so I sleep. And so I heal. And so I transform. Thank you for this journey. Thank you for this work. Thank you for choosing yourself. Rest now. Deep, peaceful, transformative rest. Good night.